Star Wars The Black Series, Mara Jade. The figure is part of the second wave of the 3.75-inch figures for the Black Series, the Star Wars Black Series. And she is figure number 14 for the entire series. Here's a quick look at the monochrome packaging art. And here she is. This is my first Mara Jade figure. Some of you may know her as Mara Jade Skywalker. The figure comes with several accessories. She comes with an ignited lilac lightsaber, not quite the purple lightsaber that Mace Windu has. She also comes with an unignited hilt, a lightsaber hilt, which you can peg onto her belt. She also comes with a removable holster, which you can peg right in there for her blaster pistol. It's a nice. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, nice blaster pistol that will fit nicely on the holster. Her hands are molded so that the right hand holds the blaster pistol better, and that the left hand holds the lightsaber hilt a lot better. But you can, it's up to you if you want to switch the weapons or accessories. Paint apps for the figure, pretty good. If you're sifting through several Mara Jades, it's usually the eyes that have the paint apps, quality of paint apps that are usually questionable. But this one, the one I got, is pretty cool. After the eyes, it's the lipstick. You might want to check out if the lipstick is aligned to the left or the right. And then the silver paints on her outfit, and that's just basically it. Everything else is just pure black. This one is shiny black, so glossy black and matte black. Not a lot of paint apps to go awry on. So paint apps are great. The sculpt, she's got this big J-Lo 80s kind of hair going on, which really hinders a lot of the neck's articulation. It's got a ball jointed neck, ball jointed upper torso. Put the weapons aside. She's got a ball hinge shoulder and elbow, swivel wrist, just a hinge hip, swivel hip, ball hinge knees, ball hinge ankles, no rocker joints. I'm not sure if this is a redo or a rehash of an old Mara Jade figure. I think this is a new one. The old Mara Jade figure, I think, had lesser articulation, so pretty cool. It's not the best. I mean, it's one of those sought after figures for the Black Series, but it's definitely not one of the best ones out there. Simply because that I think they could have done a lot more with this one. They could have given her more articulation. I think they could have used, I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much, but I'm okay with it. This figure is easily an 8 out of 10 for me. It's not a perfect figure, you know. Because they gave her 2 lightsaber hilts and the blaster, I'm willing to give this figure a 9 out of 10. The only thing that's really bothering me with this one is really the head sculpt. I wish they could have done something better with it. They could have given her ankle rockers, maybe ball. I don't know if they're gonna turn this into ball hinges, but you know, and ball hinge hips. I wish they could have given her more articulation, because she's a very dynamic character. She was once the you know, it could have been a perfect figure. But yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. She was once the secret agent of Emperor Palpatine. Her mission was to kill Luke Skywalker. When Palpatine died, she had gone into become a recluse, gone into seclusion. She became a smuggler for a while. Then met Luke Skywalker, spent some time with him. You know, and how it goes. You know, you spend a lot of time with somebody you hate, you end up liking that person. Typical romantic comedy. And then, you know, eventually she falls in love with Luke. Oh, I love your lightsaber. You want to hold my lightsaber? Oh, can I hold your lightsaber? I'm just kidding. He does eventually teach Mara Jade. Luke does eventually teach Mara Jade the ways of the Force, and teaches her how to hold the lightsaber. And my lightsaber is bigger than my son's lightsaber. Do you want to hold my lightsaber? But you're dead now. kidding. For size comparison, here is Darth Vader, a very big figure, very tall figure, and she's about good scale with I mean, if you don't include the hair, the big hair, I mean, they're about the same height. It's her hair that's giving her extra height, but from the top of the head, the scalp of the head to the toe, they're about the same height, and that's how they were, I think, in the comic books. And yeah, they end up marrying each other, so she's known as Mara Jade Skywalker. I'm hoping we get to see, if we're seeing Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker in Episode 7, I'm hoping we get to see Mara Jade. He gets married, puts up the Jedi Temple. She does eventually become a Jedi Master. So from being a very dynamic character, from being a secret left-hand agent, the left hand or the secret assassin of Emperor Palpatine, becomes a smuggler and becomes a Jedi Master. She does become a Jedi Master. She takes on an apprentice, one of the daughter of Han Solo and Princess Leia, Jaina Solo. She does take her on as her apprentice, and eventually she dies at the hand of Jaina's brother. What's his name? Jason Solo. And it's a shame, because they find out that the son of Han, that it was in fact evil. Was it Jason Solo? Jaina and Jason Solo. Anyway, but yeah, Jaina's brother does in fact kill her, which is a shame. But anyway, enough of that. The figure is great. If you're a big comic book fan, Star Wars comic book fan, and you're hoping she does appear in Episode 7, it's a great pickup. I mean, for the amount of accessories they have on her, the sculpt is good enough. It is accurate as it can get with the comic book versions. I wish the hair was more flowing. I wish they had made it. I don't know how they were going to fix it, but it's stuck in that J-Lo 80s retro look. But you know, apart from hindering articulation, it's not too bad of a sculpt. She's got they've given her two lightsabers, one unignited and all, and it's good enough. For me, this figure just lacked a little bit more points of articulation to make it a perfect figure, and maybe a better head sculpt. But other than that, it's a great, fantastic figure. I can imagine why collectors are after this this particular figure. And yeah, she's short packed for Wave 1 and for Wave 2 and for Wave 3. There's only one Mara Jade figure, and so if you missed her out in Wave 2, you have another chance getting her at Wave 3. The case for Wave 3 will have one of her. If you make sure you check your local toy store when new shipments arrive, and usually collectors you can get this one as you open the box. As the case gets delivered, that's probably the only time you can get her, because I don't think you'll find her hanging on the pegs. Maybe you'll find one, but I don't think more than one. So if you see one on the pegs and you really want the figure, and you're thinking about, oh, maybe I'll just come back for it, dude, or if you're thinking it's not gonna happen, you come back, it's gone. I guarantee that. Anyway, so there you go. Mara Jade from Star Wars The Black Series, figure number 14, Mara Jade. If you like this video review, please click thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter. My toy purchases Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila, and all my reviews are going to be on my new channel, Cheffatron. This channel, reviews and hauls, and my old FX Friends channel will just have vlogs. So you might, one last note, you might have noticed a little bit of red on my finger. We've been doing some red velvet cupcakes. It is Valentine's week, so I'd like to read everybody a very happy Valentine's. Hope you get to spend it with your loved ones. Have a safe one, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's. Thanks for watching.